So, after that Saints-Panther game, I really think the Saints are going to win it all. Like, there's nothing that they have not showed us that would, like, there's nothing they have given us that would give us any doubt about them. Like, they have a top 5 run game. They have a top 10 defense. And they have Drew fucking Brees. Like, just waiting. He's like, what happened in that Panthers game? The Panthers were like, all right, we'll stop Kamara and Ingram, beat us with Breeze, and he was like, I've been doing this shit for like 5 years, okay, and he just threw it all over the place. Like, I don't think there's a more balanced team in the NFL. Like, you have a quarterback who broke the record for completion percentage, and this isn't fucking Sam Bradford we're talking about here. This is Drew Brees, who throws consistently, except for this year, for 5,000 yards and 30 touchdowns every single year. So you've got like Kamara and Ingram. Holy shit! Like, have you ever seen two running backs who in the same backfield who actually like each other like that? It's insane. Like, they're fucking happy to like share the carries and the catches and shit. It's so crazy. And then the defense has improved. Like, who would have thought that Saints would have a run game and a defense? Like, it sounds impossible if I'd said that to you at the beginning of the year. But, oh man, there's no holes. Drew Brees could just go ham on any occasion. Same thing with Ingram and Kamara. Or they could get a big pick six from Lattimore or some shit. Like, there's no way to beat them. And also, like, look at their remaining schedule until the Super Bowl. You've got Case Keenum. Everyone's been riding his cock lately, thinking he's a top 10 quarterback. No. They're all saying, oh, Minnesota, they'll never leave home because they'll just win. And then the Super Bowl's in Minnesota. No. That's bullshit. You really think Case Keenum is going to win the Super Bowl? It's like the Cowboys last year. Even though Dak's a good quarterback, like, you're not gonna beat Aaron Rodgers. It's just not happening. Same thing with Keenum. You're not gonna, even if you're at home, you're not gonna beat Drew Brees. Like, Case Keenum versus Drew Brees. Think about that. Like, if Minnesota's favored by like 7, I don't even know what I would do. That's just crazy. And then after that AFC or NFC championship game, they'd either play Atlanta, who, if they did play Atlanta, it would be in New Orleans. So, boom, that's a win right there. And then if they play Nick Foles, he is even worse than Case Keenum. So, another W. And then in the Super Bowl, I mean, I don't think, like, who's going to beat them? New England? Like, they're going to just, no, it's not happening. New England's not the same. That defense is bad. It's bad. The only reason they have a top 10 points defense, or scoring defense, sorry, is because Tom Brady always has the fucking ball. That's why. Like, if you don't have Tom Brady back there, and Bill Belichick, this is like a 2-14 team. Like, it's not a good team. And then, like same thing last year. Everyone was saying, "Oh yeah, the thing about Atlanta is they have so many weapons. You can't guard them all. Like, one of them is going to be free." And it happened until the greatest comeback in the history of sports. So I would take my chances with that again. If I was Atlanta and I could play that again, you win 9 times out of 10. So how are you supposed to guard Kamara, Ingram, Michael Thomas, Drew Brees, and then meanwhile, you're looking at a top 10 defense also. Like, it's, I mean, I think the Saints are going to win it, man. I think they're really fucking good. Like, they're so balanced. It's so weird. No one would have thought that shit at the beginning of the season. They even went 0-2, I think. Yeah, 0-2. And then they went 11-3 the rest of the year. Like, as soon as they traded Adrian Peterson, they found this gem, Kamara, and then now we're here. And they're gonna win the Super Bowl, and I'm telling you this now. Like, who's gonna be, like, yeah, like, I think I should just shut the fuck up now, because I've probably said this shit a million times over and over and over, but it's gonna happen. Brady's getting old. Breeze is younger. And he's got a way better supporting cast.